So we can't use the elevator until we have a key.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him.
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I mean,
I know you
physical
didn't mean
pain is different than
anything bad
emotional
by what you
pain.
said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef. Hey,
What?
if there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
Oh my god. Kiss already. Jesus.
I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Nice crit.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That's a pretty just bone
That equipment
fragment.
should come in handy.
Oh, damn, he's better in every way. What? It doesn't change how it looks? That's bullshit. Well, that's so dope. Okay. Anyone afflicted with ailment removal. Own HP less. Anyone KO'd. Anyone KO'd. Life, damage. These are all like. You know what? That's better, actually. Let's go with that. Let's see how fast they run through fucking HP stuff.
Get lost! I'm only getting started.
Sonic thrust! Onward and upward.
Okay, 1 second, yes. Oh, I get how that works now. Okay. You know what? We're gonna switch it to that. Okay, everything else should be fine.
It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting fire astral energy out here.
Is it that?
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Primed and ready! By the power of one!
Take this!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Forgive you! Mega Ray! Take it! This is it! Sighted! You're mine!
I don't know if I should even auto attack at this point.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. We're getting like an apple jello fight and stuff.
What's going on over there?
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him. We have to save him.
What? No.
You will kneel before our Lord!
We'll see about that! Mega Ray!
Are you okay? What were you even doing here?
Working, most likely. Danan's slaves that can't handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the castles as servants. I'm surprised you didn't know.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here! You can have this!
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
It's not your fault, kid. Don't sweat it. Can I take it instead?
Sure! It's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
Definitely. Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out. So, not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
Why would you even say that? It's obviously the kid would have died.
This isn't the time. We should keep moving.
What? Are you... Is your brain also made of iron? Like, are you dumb? Stupid? What the fuck? You know that anyone that touches her get fucking electrocuted. That triggers me so hard. That fucking triggers me so hard.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renans use to harvest astral energy from Danans.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? Damn them! This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks. I figured a Renan castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsef.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renans were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renan you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure.
Art? Was it a... Ooh. Ignis Celestia. Which one of these I don't like? I don't like Gemini. We'll switch it to Ignis. Man, I can't believe we only have 3 things to like. Ugh, so annoying. Oh, wait.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn!
Mega Ray! Who wants to die next? Hear me! Searing flames!
I can feel my power growing!
I just noticed all the owls have different voices.
I'm
Well,
surprised
different-
there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Guess this thing needs a different key to activate.
Let's dispose of the trash. Searing flames!
We did it!
Here I go. You're mine.
Here I come!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come! Fury!
Damn
it, baby!
flames!
Sonic thrust!
Take it. You're mine. Need to be stronger.
Too many menus, I feel.
An opponent like this should be easy. Here I come!
Hear me, flame of fury! Let's keep our
you
eyes
stop
on the prize.
getting hit, Iron Mask? Can you do that for me? I mean, if I do that, we're just gonna like hop back down to the first floor, I feel. And I don't really feel like fighting all these guys again. Oh, yeah, we should probably do this. Let's put our toxicity. New death elemental attacks. Searing wind. Oh.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Right. Okay, let's go. Level 13, not bad.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Searing flame! Huh! Huh! Huh!
Rising Wyvern! Start up!
Toxicity! Sighted! It's over!
Swallow blade!
Toxicity!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning strike! Searing flame! I never miss!
You picked the wrong fight!
Sighted! You're mine! Hear
This
me!
should do
Flame
it.
of fury! Burning strike!
Take it! Severing wind! Finish it!
Burn out! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Slash!
Here I go! It's over! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Toxicity!
Swallow blade!
Sighted! You're mine!
No escape! Pierce through! It's gonna attack!
Right! Watch out! Magna Ray! Think again! Take it! I'm only getting started!
Demon
Sighted!
Fang!
Searing flame!
You're mine!
I'm not feeling so great.
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Take this! Slash!
Here's a healing art!
Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
Slash!
Searing flame!
Infernal torrent!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Take this! Finish it!
Burn out! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Jesus. Okay.
We won.
Oh my god. Like, there has to be a faster way to... Like, this menu is so bad.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
No choice!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Burn in hell!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Demon Fang!
Oh, that's a way to cheese it, huh?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Hey, a About that elevator.
Yeah, I bet that garish-looking key will come in handy for it. That equipment should come in handy.
Fire and water damage minus 50%. Okay. Well, if I fight a water or fire enemy, I will equip it. I suppose this guy is a fire or water enemy. I should have saved after this fight. That's okay though.
Get lost! You're mine! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! One more! Steering! I'm ready!
That took more energy than I expected.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsif should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured. Time to introduce ourselves.
Wait.
Finally, it's time to face Balsif.
Speaking of Balsif, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsif Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
I'll save you after that conversation.
Don't move, Balsif! So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you 2 rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive. The 2 of you were fools for coming here. Now die! A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh!
You can keep your accursed crown!
We're here to overthrow you and free the dead.
Spare me your weeping, slave!
Take it! You're mine! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! I'll never miss! I'm only getting... Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! Searing flame! Take it! I'm only getting started!
Now!
Think again!
We did it!
Just give it up, Balsef!
You're
Burning
mine!
strike! Searing flame! There! Go! Where are you going? Sighted! You're mine! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
This should do it!
You can't use items during combat. That's so dumb.
Here's a healing art!
Won't beat
First
me!
aid! Here's a healing art! First aid! Here, let me help! Think again! Now!
Chia, it's you and me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Alphen. Alphen. Alphen! Iron Mask! Balsef's escaping. Come on!
He's kind of cute. Must be nice to breathe fresh air again.
Running from a slave, Balsef?
Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough!
Oh my god. Well, already then.
What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. And not only that, it's alive!
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me! And that energy is supposed to be mine! It was the two of you! I knew it all along! And you'll pay!
Of course.
Many, slay! Look what you did!
Without your spirit vessel, or your master core, you're nothing!
Chia, watch out!
Take it!
Take
You're
this!
mine! Hear me!
Burn in hell! That thing's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames! There! And hear me!
Take
Flame
this!
of fury!
Take
Burning!
this!
Strike! Searing flame! I'm only getting started!
Win!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! Strike! Searing! That monster's attacking! Look out! Think again! One more! Think again! Now!
Out of my way!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Let me help!
You won't beat me!
Here's a healing art! First
Sonic
aid!
thrust!
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Swallow blade!
Sighted! You're
Burn in
mine!
hell! That fire monster's getting ready to attack!
What the?
Stay away from my friend! No! Can't end here!
The crown contest is as good as mine!
Oh my god. The fact that I can't use fucking items during combat is just so annoying to me.
you did!
Without your spirit vessel or your master core, you're nothing.
Shia, watch out!
Take it. I'm only getting sick again.
That thing's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames. You're open. Hear me, flame of fury. Burning strike. Toxicity. Here I go. I'm only getting started. Take it. It's over. Hear me, flame of fury. Burning strike. That monster's attacking. Look out. Toxicity.
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art. First aid. Here's a healing art.
Take this!
First aid. Here, let
You're
me
in
help.
trouble now!
First aid. Here's a healing art. Watch out. We need to stop him.
That fire monster's getting ready to attack!
Hear me, flame of fury. Burning strike.
Try this! You're finished!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Okay.
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind? It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive! And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon! You traitor! Tell me why? Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind? Snakes like you should die!
A monster made up of astral energy? How do we even...
If this sword is made of astral energy as well, maybe...
Cool.
Zephyr was right. We did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask. Your face is exposed.
No.
Huh?
I remember it now. My name. Alfred. My name is... Alfred!
Oh, okay.
You are the place, my only hope.
Great intro. That was great. Splash screen.
Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. I'm barely breathing, and breathing to the
Okay, that thing is adorable.
So let's jam it out. You may feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, the beat over and over again.
Of course, very anime. Pulling a sword out of a lady.
You are the place my only hope. I know.
I mean, now we know we have a magic caster. Guess who I'm gonna play as when I get it?
No matter where I'm by your side. I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand and into mine.
So much spoilers.
Back a little bit, you give me strength and give me play. To take me darkness, let's fall in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Flames. I see. Flames. My name is Alphen. Where am I? What happened? The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from? This twisting fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
a week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you've healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got him on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Galagly is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Matt... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
Oh, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
Speed up the rate of AG recovery. Cool. Holy crap. Alright. Increase max AG. Rising Phoenix. Damn! I knew boss fights were gonna give me like a shit ton of XP because technically you're not supposed to have 3 times the XP for boss fights.
That blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balsef with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balsef?
No, but aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
Okay. I can't believe that I can't use this during combat. There has to be a way for me to use that during combat. I need to pay more attention.
I wonder if something happened.
Yes!
Nice. How's this?
Very nice. Yes!
Sure.
Okay.
So, different materials produce different weapons, each with their own respective properties.
We should probably move on.
Come to think of it, what's my sword made of? What material would it make sense with? Claws? Fangs?
In one ear and out the other. What? Sure.
What?
I'm not so sure.
Right. Sure.
Okay. Oh, now I need to wait. Great. I don't know why I'm trying to talk to everybody. It doesn't do anything.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
We're stronger now.
This is...
Yeah.
What?
Cool.
Shion. Why do you keep people at arm's length? You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tilsa just now. Why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality they benefit both of us. All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the Lords.
See, that's what I mean. You want to defeat the Lords. I may have been skeptical at first, but now I really believe you meant it. Yet despite that, you still took the time to help out those injured Danans, didn't you?
I did it because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balsiv's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me. You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. But I know you'll always be there by my side, ready to heal me. It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
All right, calm down.
Don't just close in on me like that! If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were? What now?
Xion, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Xion, for everything. Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart.
Okay, off we go. I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zoogles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have...
No choice!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Swallow blade! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
over.
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Get lost! Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Rising light!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Not this way, I guess.